Om Gamaganashaya Namah. Today is a very special day as there is a war which has practically been started. There is a fight between us and Pakistan. Now, this video is to understand what is the eventual outcome of this particular war, who has the advantage, and how the course may take place in the coming few days. So, I'll share this particular chakra. This is called Rahu Kalanal chakra. I have explained this before. This has got 28 nakshatras, and the Rahu and Ketu are the borders. The planet to consider for this particular chakra is Moon and Sun. Moon is the attacker, in this case it is India, and Sun is the defender, which in this case is Pakistan. Now, as we see that Purva Bhadra to Uttar Falguni, there is a yellow mark. This means that Rahu will be transiting in this particular retro motion. So that means Rahu currently is in Purva Bhadra, will move to Shatapisha, then Dhanishta, like that. So the one which he has already left, that means from Ketu till Rahu, this white part is called Jiva Nakshatra, and this yellow part is called Mrit Nakshatra. The concept is, if Moon and Sun, which means the attacker and the defender, are both in one side of a particular chakra, then there is a negotiation. If Sun is there in the Jiva Paksha, which is defender is there, in this case Pakistan, if the defender is there in the Jiva Nakshatra, then the defender wins. If Moon is there in the Jiva Nakshatra, then attackers win. If both are there, then there is a mutual. As we see, Moon and Sun, both are in the Jiva Paksha. So eventually this will be a mutual. This will be a mutual. But 4 5 days, coming 4 5 days, and the month Taurus, when Sun transit Taurus, are not so promising. You see, this is the Kota chakra of Pakistan, and this is today's chart. Now, as per the Sutrams, whenever Mercury and Mars, they're there in the Stambha Nakshatra, which is the interior of the Kota chakra. Now, I will make a video on Kota chakra. I will explain what is Kota chakra, how to see a Kota chakra. But Kota chakra is like, just think about Chittor fort. So like if you're outside the fort, this is the outside area. Now, once you enter the fort, there's a huge tall wall. So that's the prakara. Now, from that particular wall till the main city, there is one more boundary. So this is the city boundary. So within the city boundary, there are offices, schools, and everything. So this particular part is called Durgantar. And within the city, in the center of the city, there is one, palace of the king. That's called Stambha. So Stambha. So whenever malefics are there coming inside this particular Stambha, there is some kind of a problem which may happen to that particular country at that point of time. That is how the ancient Jyotish used to see a chart. The Sutram says if Mercury and Mars, if they both are in a Stambha Nakshatra, these are the 4 Stambha Nakshatras, or in the entry Nakshatra. So the diagonal, the 12, 13, 14, then the 19, 20, 21, then the 26, 27, 20. These are then the 5, 6, 7. These are all the entry Nakshatra. If they both are together there, or if they both together in the Stambha Nakshatra, and Moon is in Jiva Paksha in Rahu Kalanal Chakra, which we have already seen that Moon is currently in Jiva Paksha, then the Yayi wins. So that means in this particular today's attack, India has got the advantage. India has got the advantage, and Pakistan, you should clearly see that Mars and Mercury. Today, actually, Mercury has entered this particular Ashwini Nakshatra. In Facebook, I have predicted about 8th to 11th. But I was considering Mercury. But it actually, like maybe some other Panchang, but it actually came some 14, 15 hours ago. Maybe Drik Panchang. I have to check. But when Mercury entered the Ashwini Nakshatra, this thing has to happen because as per the Sutrams, if they both are together during a war, if they both are together, and when moon connects the malefic in whichever like route, here you see, the one which start on the corner, the left corner, that's the northeast part. So Janma Nakshatra wise, you have to keep your moon there. So whenever a planet transit over that particular nakshatra, it is something which is not good. It is something which is creating problem. So currently, Ketu is transiting over the Pakistan Namo Nakshatra, which is Uttar Falguni. Kota, there are four types of Kota chakra. The one which I'm explaining is about war. Here you just need to have the Namo Nakshatra. So Pakistan is Pa. So if you see this particular chakra, this particular table, Pa is Uttar Falguni Pada 3, Pa. So Uttar Falguni Pada 3, Pa. So that means Uttar Falguni is the kind of a Janma Nakshatra for Pakistan. So we will analyze the chart based on this particular thing. We could see Jupiter is transiting in this particular part. Jupiter is there in the Vinashika Nakshatra at this point of time for Pakistan. And Saturn and Venus there in the Sanghatika Nakshatra. Inside the particular Stambha, there is this particular Mercury and Moon. And when Moon enters and touch the Ketu, that direction, from that direction, the Durga Bhanga will happen. So what is northeast of Pakistan? See, northeast of Pakistan is this. Just a moment. See how true Jyotish is, how the Jyotish used to find out the areas. Good map I'm trying to find. I just saw this. Yeah, this one. If you carefully see, this is the northeast part, which is near to the China thing. So like the POK areas and all, and Muzaffarabad and Gilgit and those kind of areas. So the attack which happened today is absolutely as per the Kota Chakram, which we could see in this particular chart. But what is the outcome? The outcome is that there will be a mutual. But from 8 to 11, this Mercury and Mars will be there inside this particular, Stambha Nakshatra of Pakistan. In fact, today until 11th or 12th, this is a very, very sensitive time for this particular retaliation. As well as when Taurus goes to when Sun goes to Taurus, which is from 15th, there are three major transits which are happening. One is the Jupiter transit, which is happening around 14th of May. Ketu transit is happening, that means Rahu Ketu transits are happening, that is around 18th, like that. And Sankranti is on 15th of May. So three major transit will happen within this particular time. So this 1 month is very sensitive for us, but eventually the outcome, India has got the advantage, what we could see, because it is a Yai who's the attacker, and this in the Jiva Paksha, and we have read the Sutrams. If both Mangal and Budh are based in the Stambha or the entry nakshatra, and Moon in the Jiva Paksha nakshatra, in India's case, Moon in the Jiva Paksha nakshatra, that country wins. So in this case, there's nothing about victory or defeat. We are not into a war. The intention is not a war, just an answer to what has happened at Pelgam on 22nd of April. I will show how the entire Kota Chakra works one day with Pelgam example. You will understand how, easily you will find that there is a problem statement from that particular transit. So eventually, Pakistan and India will come to a conclusion. It will settle down. It has to settle down. That is a thing. But now the Taurus movement and this particular nakshatra movement till 15th of June, this is not a very, very good time. And this especially till 11th, 12th of this particular month. And then the special transits till of 15th of June, the Taurus movement. This we have to be very careful of. But eventually, definitely there will be a mutual which will happen sooner or later. once this particular transit relax. So thank you, my friend. And for any question, you can send me.